Hello, friends. It's been 1 week, 2 weeks. It has been an eventful since however long it's been since the last vlog. It's some stuff has happened. As you may have noticed, I actually managed to get my hands on Nitro and Scorn from the last night, which videos have been doing surprisingly well, especially Nitro. I was actually shocked. Nitro's like over 1,000 views now. Anyone watching this who found me because of that video, hi. that's impressive. That's really cool. And it's a really neat figure too. That transformation is no joke, but I do really like Nitro. With regards to other Transformers The Last Night stuff, I do have more stuff in the works. And again, I'm sorry, it has been a hectic couple of weeks. I know I talked about wanting to do more. Hi. You want to be in the video? You want to say hi? Want to say hi to everyone, Astrid? No, Astrid doesn't want to say hi. Okay. Where was I? Other Last Night stuff, yes. So, I know I said I want to do more current stuff, and I have a little bit. It's just because things have been so hectic for the past couple of weeks, I haven't been able to record anything new, so everything that's been going up since Scorn has been stuff that I recorded a little, earlier this month. So, I mean, by the time this goes up, Top Spin, the Titans Return Top Spin video will be up, so that's mildly new, little new, newish. But yes, because of said hecticness that I keep going on about and not getting into specifics over, it has just been tough to get everything together to set up and film. It's just one of those things where the way things are, I can't keep my filming equipment out because kittens, as you saw, and I can't leave my filming equipment out, and it takes time to set up, and with everything else going on, I just, haven't had the time to sit down and really dig in. But I'm hoping I will be filming a little bit this weekend. So once that happens, it's going to be new stuff. I promise that. I've still got several Titans Return figures that I have not done videos for, like Perceptor. If you follow me on Twitter and also the last vlog you saw, I got Octane and Blitzwing. And I do still want to do 6-shot. I'm just trying to get my head around how I'm going to do it because 6 different modes is going to take a lot of time to go through each one. So just kind of getting my thoughts in order on that one. But I do have another kitten. Astrid, what's wrong? Do you want to view the video again? No? Okay, she's fine. She's apparently not fine. Come here, honey. Oh, say hi to the people. Still don't? Okay. Off you go. I do have some other new stuff though. I managed to get my hands on DNA Designs Susanoo, and I was kind of on the fence between that and Generation Toys OpX, because I really like the IDW Prime look, and G Creations, I've seen a few videos on that one, and that, it looks nice, but it also looks like it's completely just a nightmare to transform back and forth, and I'm just not into that. The Generation Toy OpX looks just a lot more solid, and while it doesn't necessarily look quite as good in robot mode, I don't think, it does just look cleaner and overall nicer. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So it was between Susanoo and OpX. I went with Susanoo because I needed that extra faceplate. I really wanted that skull face, and I got it. So that is a thing, and that is a not review because it's technically not reviews. That is a video that will be coming in addition to the other new stuff. Oh goodness, my backlog. Here I am saying I'm going to focus on new stuff, and even with the new stuff, my backlog's getting out of hand. Anyway, getting back to the Last Night stuff, I do have a number of Last Night figures that I have not done videos for yet, that I do intend to do videos for in the near future, including Voyager Megatron. And worth noting, I will not be doing Leader Megatron because I've seen enough videos to know that is not a figure for me. Do not have any interest in Leader Megatron. But, so, Voyager Megatron, don't think I've done Voyager Prime yet. Pretty sure I haven't. Squeaks, Steelbane, and I actually have Skeletron in the mail. It should be showing up within the next couple of days. I wanted to get Skeletron, even though it's obviously just a remold of Steelbane, because I kind of like the idea of having Knight Prime flanked by two other smaller Knights. So, gonna be doing that. Another thing very much worth talking about is the images that came from, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con. That was some of Hasbro's new stuff. Was it Power of the Primes series that they're doing? Haven't really dug too deep into that. I've only seen what people have retweeted and what has been posted. So stuff that Evangelist, Vault Matrix, what they've been talking about. But I will say that Predaking looks cool based on the grainy screenshots that I've seen, and I'm kind of glad that I held off on getting either the Mastermind Creations Feral Rex or the knockoff. Was it the Jin Bao oversized knockoff? Because it looks like it's gonna be roughly Titan class Devastator size, and it looks pretty cool from what I've seen in the shots. I'm also hoping that based on the images that they've shown of the original bots, that I'm hoping that we're going to get an Abominus, because I don't necessarily have a nostalgic connection to Abominus, but I do really, really, really like Orden, and Orden is like $500 to $600, and I don't want to spend that kind of money. But if Hasbro is releasing, or Hasbro and Takara are releasing an official Abominus combiner, I'm on board for that, assuming it doesn't look terrible, which I don't think it will. But yeah, it's probably gonna cost like a third of Orden altogether. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I also really like that they're just focusing on a lot of other characters that I haven't seen in main lines. I'm kind of hoping that we get another RC. Not that I don't like Generations RC, but I just feel like if they're bringing back, other characters that are reminiscent of like Elita 1 and stuff like that, that maybe we'll get another one. It's nice to see more fembots regardless, because that's something that's always bugged me. It's also really nice to see more Dinobots coming back. Not that I necessarily think that they're going to hold candle to some of what I've got already, but it is nice to see the team coming back, and I'm totally down for another Grimlock. I honestly don't feel like I could ever have too many Grimlocks, so looking forward to that. I'm also curious to see if they end up being like a combiner team or not. I'm not saying that I necessarily heard any rumors that they are or anything like that, just, they've got the various guys for Abominus, they've got Feral Rex, Predaking coming back, so maybe it'll be combiners again. I mean, maybe not, but it'd be cool if it was. Cool if it's not too, honestly, but we'll see. And finally, 200 subscribers. That is just... I know it's not like, absurd numbers that a lot of other video channels have. Like, it's not in the thousands or hundreds of thousands, but still, going from no subscribers when I first started doing this, my first video was just like a really badly put together thing going on about like what you do with the extra bits for Make Toys. I'm drawing a blank now. Why am I drawing a blank? It was a video for the different extra bits for Make Toys Computron version, their version of Computron, their combiner, and just going over like the different, like where these pieces go, that kind of thing. Like this is this dirty little video that I did like what, 2-3 years ago at this point. I'll correct myself up here, down here, somewhere. But regardless, however many years it's been, from no subscribers to suddenly just like, I'll just do this now, and now 200 subscribers. That's really incredible to me. It's just, thank you everybody. It's really, really great that every now and then some of you may actually give a toss about what I have to say about these toys. that is really cool to me. And it's just, you know, I am hoping that some of these videos, whether it's the figure studies for just overall getting an idea if you want the toy or not, or whether the repair-based stuff, like if you're having trouble with your own toys, I'm hoping that these videos are helping some people. And from some of the comments I've gotten, it sounds like they have been a bit of a help. So that's really, really cool. And thank you, everybody. This is just really, really, I keep saying really, this is very, very cool. And I'm just gonna keep doing it until either I get bored of it or run out of money. We'll see which happens first. And one last thing of note, which I may have said that the last thing was the last thing. This is the last thing. Thank you also to everybody who is watching who may have checked out my eBay sales or actually bought something on eBay. And if not, no big deal. Just, you know, thank you if you have and you're seeing this. It has been a big help in keeping my shelves free enough to put more stuff on and also sort of recoup some money to put towards new stuff. That has been very helpful. I'm currently at a point where I've sold off almost everything that I put up, and I'm not entirely sure if there's more I want to sell right now, but by all means, if you want, keep an eye on that space because I'll inevitably be updating it at some point again in the future with more stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, got everything broken down. Remember, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, this is going on way too long. I keep wanting to make these like 10 minutes long and then they end up being like 20 minutes. So in that initial vlog that I did where I talked a little bit about my background, I completely forgot to mention until after the video went live, so too late now, but I forgot to mention that I actually have about 10 years of background working as a game reviewer in the games industry. Like, got my start at a small-time site, moved on from there, writing for a bunch of different sites, primarily mobile focused, but not entirely. And then have gone to E3, which that was a bucket list thing, so that was cool. Been to E3, been to GDC, which is the best of all the conventions. Don't let anyone tell you different. PAX East as a press person, you know, all that stuff. And not saying this to brag, just okay, a little bit of bragging, but just wanted to, you know, get that information out there in case people weren't aware. And I also wanted to share the fact that unless things go completely awry for reasons no one can possibly predict, I'm going to be writing a few board game things for IGN. So, yay! So yeah, that's a thing that's happening, which is really cool, and it's kind of like a tentative thing, like they're just going to test the waters. So if you like board games, if you're interested in board games, first and foremost, I want to get this, you know, I want to be straight about this. First and foremost, if you like board games, you should check out Gameosity, which is actually a site and YouTube channel that is run by some friends of mine. We actually got together with them and started the site, and I contribute there a little bit, not as much as I'd like, but it's a very board game focused thing. So if you like board games, check out Gameosity, and if you like board games, once this stuff goes up on IGN, feel free to check out that stuff on IGN, because, you know, the more interest it gets, the more likely they may keep doing it. And that's gonna do it. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers. That's still mind-boggling. And I promise that I will be focusing more on newer stuff once I can get back to filming. By the time it goes up, it's not necessarily going to be like super new. Like, I know at this point everybody's done a video of Susanoo and stuff like that, but you know, it came out within the last month or two, right? For me, that's relatively new. It's newer than these guys back here. Which, yes, also, but I'm making sure that the newer stuff takes priority. But anyway, thank you again, everybody, and I will see you next time.